Hi friends, it's Leslie here at Avalon Acres Farm. Today I'm working on my down the garden path, and I'm working on getting some of the infrastructure put on. So I need some things to be placed where they're going so I can do the needlework around it, if that makes sense. So right now I'm working on my shed. Okay. Whoop. That's the gate for right here. The shed's gonna go right here, and it's gonna be on a platform. And then I can put like flower pots and stuff. But right now I'm working on getting the windows outlined, and I'm doing it off of the piece because I burnt my finger really bad, and I don't want to have to pull real hard. I mean, if I have to, I'll just get my pliers, but I'm just trying to make it easier on me to work here. Otherwise, I don't know if you can see it. It's right here. It doesn't look like much of anything right now, but it hurts. And I actually did my thumb right here. I was making naan, which is flatbread if you don't know what it is. It's like Mediterranean, Middle Eastern kind of flatbread. And you fry it on a pan. And I had my circular griddle, my cast iron circular griddle, and then I had a sandwich griddle on there, and that's what I was frying my naan on. And then when I was done, by the time I was done, they were both really, really, really hot. So I just put the sandwich griddle on top of the cast iron one and moved them to the back of the stove. Well, my husband brought in the chicken. I made chicken Slovakia, and it had been marinating all afternoon, and he grilled it out on the grill. And I told him just to set it on top of the two pans there because it'll stay warm there because they're still so hot. And I went to just move them so he wouldn't bump on the handles because they were really hot. And in doing that, I grabbed the handle without a hot pad, and that's how I burnt my fingies. So, working with an injury today. And like I said, it doesn't look like anything, but boy, does it hurt. And I'm just hoping, I mean, it hasn't really blistered. I'm hoping it doesn't, because if it blisters and then it pops, then it'll be a pain. I won't be able to do anything. So yeah, I'm working on just outlining my windows here. I was using pieces of lace for my windows. Oh, here, I'll show you my inspiration photo. Here's the barn, or shed, and that's the inspiration photo. Isn't that cute? It's got little pots on the platform that it's on, and a watering can. I'm not going to be able to put all that on it. And then a chair in front of it and stuff, so I was thinking of doing the gutter and then the downspout, and have the downspout go like into a barrel to collect rainwater for the garden. Maybe, we'll see. But where was I? Oh, okay. So I hope you're having a good Wednesday, or whatever day it is when you're watching this. Today, for me, right now, it is Wednesday, April 12th. My baby brother's 52nd birthday. No. Yes. Yeah, he's 5 years younger than me. 52nd. And it's another beautiful day outside. It's been in the 70s again. I mean, it's right now it's 74 degrees. So of course we're gonna use the grill. I mean, I guess next week it's gonna get back to normal temperatures, which, I mean, it's like 50s, I think. April, yeah, I mean, April, heck, April, you never know what you're gonna get in April. When I was pregnant with Jessica in April of 1988, we had the hottest spring on record in Ohio at the time. And it was so hot that my husband at the time, and I were living in this teeny little apartment, no airflow, and the front windows were southern facing, so I mean, we just got blasted by sun all day long, and it was so hot in there. So I would have to take the 2 cats and I and go to my mom's, because my mom had air conditioning. And then after the baby was born, I had to pack up the 2 cats and I and the baby and go to my mom's. But yeah, it was, I mean, the week she was born, it was like 103 degrees or something like that. I don't know. But it was really hot. I remember. So, April's can be, of course, one year on her birthday's April 24th, we had a blizzard. So, again, you just never know what you're going to get in April. But right now, it's April 12th, and we've got 75 degrees outside, and I'm not complaining. It's really nice, actually. I like having my windows open. I like being able to hear the birds. This is looking really messy. Everything I do is crooked. I'm so tired of that. No. Okay, I stopped that from being crooked. Ha ha ha. Alright. Yeah, that looks messy. Because it's crooked. Again. I was hoping that the scallops on the lace would stick out like shutters, but it actually just looks kind of messy, so here's the other piece. Oh, I should have, I just went across. Oh well, it's done now. Just doing a back stitch to start. Yeah, if Jessica was still here, she would have been... No, my math isn't working. 88. 37. $36. Mid-30s. I'm still a little woozy from dinner. Yeah, it was really good. I made chicken Slovaki, like I said, which is like a Greek marinated chicken in a balsamic marinade. And I made hummus, my yummy garlicky hummus, which turned out really salty. I don't know why. I don't remember putting tons of salt in it, but somehow it's very salty. But it's still good. But hubby's got to watch it. And then, like I said, I was making homemade naan, just flatbread. You can call it fry bread because you make it in a pan. And then I made, I think the Greek name is papas fornados or something like that. But they're like citrus potatoes, and they're lemon potatoes, but they also have orange juice on them too. When you cook them, you roast them slowly in the oven, with garlic and oregano and lemon juice and olive oil and a lot of water to help cook the potatoes. And then once the water cooks away and the potatoes start, getting brown, then you add the orange juice, and it just kind of like glazes on them. They're so good. So good. I had something very similar when I had gone to the Penzic War. And if you don't know what Penzic is, I used to do medieval recreating, and the Penzic War was a 2-week camping trip in Pennsylvania that we would have every year. Excuse me. And you camp as medieval as you can, as you are able to make it. And we had a pretty good medieval little camp going. I mean, not as great as some of them, but ours was nice, and we had all the conveniences of modern times as well as needed. But we tried. Like I was the camp cook, so I made a lot of the meals, and pretty much all of them were over a fire. I did Dutch oven meals and stuff. But we also, every year that this big event that tens of thousands of people come to every year from around the world. And there's vendors there as well. And there was this one vendor who was there every year. It was a food vendor, and he served Greek foods. And I would get gyros and these potatoes that were so delicious. And I told him one day, I said, I have to find out how to make these. And so he gave me the name, Papas Fornados or something like that. He said, look up Papas Fornados. And I did. And I'm not sure if mine are exactly like they were at Penzic, but they're good. Oh, it was such a fun time doing that. And it seemed like every year that I went, it was like the hottest year ever. Which is real fun when you're wearing medieval peasant clothes. I mean, at least I dressed as a peasant. I wasn't like some women who were doing like the full Elizabethan era gowns and stuff. My character was just a regular person. Just living a regular life, and you know, I would learn the skills that a 14th century Scottish woman would be doing and stuff. And where'd my needle go? Oh, there it is. Okay. So I did that for many years until Seamus was born, and I mean, Scott really wasn't into it too much. So, and it's a very expensive hobby, to tell you the truth. It is. I mean, just, you know, the goal is to be as medieval as you can in all things. And I mean, some people's levels are different than others, and but like there's people who would have everything medieval, from their tent to their beds to their chests to their, you know, their tables and chairs and everything. And to do that, it is very expensive. And I mean, most, we call ourselves Scadians because it's SCA, the Society for Creative Anachronism. I don't know if it's most, but many Scadians make a lot of their own stuff. And I mean, the fighters make their own armor a lot of the time. I was more into the needle arts and doing illumination. But I didn't do that for very long because I ended up leaving after Seamus was born. Which, I mean, having an autistic son who was a runner and trying to do an SCA event, that wouldn't have been fun at all. So, but you know, we were in a different period of life at that point, and Seamus was born in 2005, and Jessica moved out and got her own place, I think, in 2007. And then we ended up buying our first farm in 2008 and moving out to the country. So our life changed a lot. And I mean, I considered getting back into it, but it just, I just didn't, like I said, when you have a son that's neurodivergent, and I mean, just being in a crowd, being around a lot of people, that would overwhelm him. He would have had many meltdowns trying to deal with situations like that for any period of time. I mean, we could do it briefly, but, and plus, I mean, we had to literally have him on a leash because he was a runner, and if he got away from us, he would run directly towards the most dangerous thing he could run towards. Not purposely, it just happened to work out that way, and oftentimes it was the street. And yeah, when he was little, I mean, he didn't get diagnosed autistic until he was 4, but he wasn't speaking much, you know, not like a regular toddler, or not regular toddler, typical, neurotypical toddler would talk. I mean, he wasn't able to speak, and he certainly wasn't able to tell you what was going on with him. So oftentimes, if something triggered him, he would have major meltdowns. And finally, you know, I told my doctor, I said, I need to know what's going on with him. Why isn't he talking? What's going on? So she sent him in for a referral to a neurologist, and we had him tested, and sure enough, I mean, he's autistic, he has ADHD, he has anxiety, the whole kit and caboodle. But once we found out, we applied to get him into the Department of I'm trying to think of what they called it. There's a special ed school that deals with neurodivergent and handicapped children. And I mean, once he started going there, he just blossomed. And they helped us get him potty trained. They taught him how to talk. They taught him how to properly ask for things and stuff. Just, you know, basics that neurotypical children would have known for quite a while already. And now he's this, he'll be 18 in October. And we homeschooled him because after he was done at that school, I mean, we kept him there through kindergarten, and we wanted to keep him there to continue for him to go there, but they were concerned because any kids that were his age that would be his peers, they were nonverbal, and they felt that he needed to be around peers that could speak to him. So we enrolled him in the regular school, and the first year that he had a aide. God, those windows are so crooked. Oh, whatever, I'm not going to worry about it. I think they're still cute. And he did pretty good. I mean, and he had his aide who was with him all the time, so, you know, she could help him, you know, get around a regular school and stuff. But when he was going into first grade, we had the IEP meeting. They said they didn't have money for an aide for him this year, and they were taking his aide away, and they thought he would do fine. And I said, absolutely not, he will not do fine. But they disagreed with me, and by October I had to pull him out of school because he had regressed so much. Kids were bullying him. It was awful. He was back to not speaking and coming home from school and having meltdowns almost immediately when he'd get home. And So we pulled him out, and we've unschooled him all these years. And now he's one of the smartest kids you'd know. He knows how to code. He knows how to create games. He knows how to do a lot of stuff. No, he doesn't know how to do basic, well, no, he knows how to do basic math and stuff. He doesn't know a lot of basic educational stuff that you would learn in regular school, but we felt that he did not need that. I mean, he knows how to type. He types faster than I do, and I was a fast typer. And he can speak, and he can direct, and all sorts of stuff. But he can't be left alone. And I don't know if he'll ever be independent. Okay. It's very, very cockeyed, but you know what? That's okay, because that's me. There we go. So I'll show you some of the other things that I got. The windows for the house cut out. It's the kitchen window. This is the back door. And then this will be the porch. And see, I have to get these on, and I mean, I'm still considering whether I just want to do embroidery for the windows. I may yet, but just in case, I cut these out so I could place things and find out, because here the scarecrow's gonna go here, and then I'm gonna have tall sunflowers along the house there, so I have to get things in place. To plan for that embroidery. I cut a lot of these fabrics over this yesterday, and so there's just tons of lint. Okay. No, I think I'll just use these. They're cute. Alright, what do I want to do next? Oh, where's my gate? Oh, there it is. See, now here, I made little connection here and connection there, and then put it on a string so the gate can open. So I'm deciding whether I want to do the same thing up there, or if I'm just gonna, because I have another gate here. This one has to be cut down, it's way too big. But oh, I added, here, let me get these out of the way. I'm considering adding this tree here. And I have on my plans, I have 2 peach trees here, and then I've got big trees because the woods is over here. So I was just going to somehow make some big trees there, but then I found the fabric that had this on it. It's like, oh, it's too big to go over on the other side. So I'm trying to decide whether I want to put it over here or not. If not, then I'm just gonna fill this space up with trees, like shadow trees, I guess that's how you would call them. But I think I might actually put that on there because I really like it. It's so pretty. And then, let's see. So I have a tree that's going to go in front of the fence here, a big oak. And actually I had another one here, which, I don't know. I found this, I just put that there because I thought I could use it for the background, but we'll see. But I had a big tree here that had a Green Man face on it. And then here in front of it I had a hydrangea bush, and then over here is the little patio with a table and 2 chairs and an umbrella. And then the gate, this is a massive gate. I'm gonna have to remake it, but you know, I had the gate and I had a little arbor and actually a lattice up here with roses growing up it and around the arbor. So that's what the plan is. Okay. So back to our shed. I think actually what I'm gonna do is I have to get this window in place before the shed goes on, because the shed's going to be in front of it slightly. And I got some rocks that I'll use. I'm going to use them around the herb spiral. See if I have. Oh, I don't. I thought I had more browns in here. Alright, I need to step away and look into my floss holder. I'm not really caring for any of these either. Let's see if we have red. I think that would work. I'll use one strand this time. Alright, where did I put my needle now? That's not it. There it is. Should I zoom in a little bit? I'm trying to, okay, here we go. There we go. Oh, I gotta get it back on focus. Hold on. There we go. I think I'm just gonna do an overcast stitch around. Oh, come on. The outside and the inside of the frame, so I can try this end, cut this end. There we go. My old eyes have been having a hard time. Or is it my hands? I don't know. But the thread's splitting, so I would say it's the thread and not my hands or my eyes. There we go. So there, thread, you take that. I think that's fine. We could do a line going across, I guess. I don't think I'm going to do the same thing on the other window because most of that window is going to be visible. This one's going to be hidden somewhat by the shed. So I didn't want to, you know, take over the top measures. I don't know. I was being lazy. I shouldn't be lazy. Okay. Now, I came across like that. Okay. I think I'll actually use the same thread to sew my shed on, but we'll just do one strand. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Okay, turn the corner. Where's the roof? See, I thought I put Fabri-Tac on this. Oh, I did, but it's still framed. Oh, no. Wait, what am I doing? No, no, no. Okay, no, that doesn't work like that. Okay. All right, try this again. Let's see, we're right here, so I just want to get this point down here. Turn. I don't want it there. No, no, no. I'll come back to that corner. All right. So I've got it come back later and do some trimming on that end there because it's really fraying bad. Apparently I did not get it good enough with Fabri-Tac. Ow! Ow, damn it. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Yes, I did. I didn't mean to say it out loud. Okay, almost done. Yow! Getting poked. So are you doing this project? And if you are, what are you working on right now? I started 3 months late, so I'm playing catch up, but I'm not stressing about it or anything, you know. I mean, basically I can add the older prompts whenever I want, but I'm still kind of doing them in order. Kinda. I guess I should have done my scarecrow before I did this, but now actually I couldn't because I had to get this down first because I had to get my window in so I knew where the scarecrow could go, and I had to get my window in because it goes behind this. So yeah, I guess that's a benefit of starting late. This thing's going to be huge once it's done, and obviously it's too big for my spool, so I'm going to have hubby make a special frame for it. Oh, come on, are you serious? Yep, you are. Oh, I hear the owl in the backyard. Okay, roof is on. Yay! Alright, let's do this. No, we don't want to go up, we want to go down. I don't know if you can hear the owl too, but he's in our backwoods right now. They move around a bit, but generally they're right outside of this room in the woods, and I can hear them plain as day, talking to each other. Okay, oh, that's cute. Ow. Yeah, I like my primitive stitches. Oh, shoot. Oh, my goodness. forgot. This had to go on under here. That's okay.
AI is a big, big, big liar.
I'm going to have to fix that since I got a red stitch in there. Plus it needs some fixing anyway. So there we go. Got my shed on. Okay, thank you for crafting with me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.